Community guidelines ain't that long. So, honey, is Honey on? Honey want to come on? Come on. If she want to come on. Here are the community guidelines. Now, these were released. What is that noise? Oh, that's the snow. These were released August 14th, 2025. They were effective September 13, 2025. So these are the same. These guidelines have been in effect since September, a few months ago. Okay, so these are the new community guidelines. TikTok is where people discover things they love, build communities, and express themselves. Our mission is simple. We want to inspire creativity and bring joy. We have community guidelines to help keep TikTok a safe and positive experience. These rules apply to everyone and everything on our platform, all right? Ain't no exceptions to the rules out here in the TT streets. No exceptions to the rules. You're in the right place if you're wondering what's allowed on TikTok, what's not allowed on TikTok, what's not allowed in the For You feed. We've organized our community guidelines by topic to make information easier to find. Under each category, you'll find a more information section. That's where we define key terms, answer common questions, and share helpful examples. These examples are meant to guide you, but they don't cover every situation. If you're ever unsure about what to post, just remember to be kind and treat others the way you would want to be treated. Thanks for helping keep TikTok a welcoming space for everyone. So now they're getting into the rules. In the rules. Okay. Our rules. We strive for community guidelines that are easy to understand. We've created a quick summary of what we don't allow across each of the major topics covered in our community guidelines. If you're looking for more details, they can be found after this section. Safety and civility, violence and criminal behavior. We don't allow threats, encouragement, or glorification of violence, promotion of crime, or instructions on how to commit harmful acts. So you can't be on here teaching people how to cook crack. Okay? Hate speech and hateful behavior. We don't allow content that promotes hate or attacks people based on protected attributes like race, religion, gender, or sexual orientation. So, don't be a bigot. No racism. No sexism. No anti-Muslim stuff. No anti-Semitic stuff. No anti-anything. If you want here to hate, get off. That's what they're saying, okay? This ain't the place for you. If you want to do all that, go to Truth Social or Telegram or something. Okay. All right. Violent and hateful organizations and individuals. We don't allow people or groups that promote violence or hate, including violent extremists, criminal organizations, or those responsible for mass violence. Supporting, recruiting for, or promoting these entities is also prohibited. So don't be trying to recruit for ISIS, I guess. Youth, sexual, and physical abuse. We don't allow content. Youth, sexual, and physical abuse. We don't allow content that shows, promotes, or facilitates the SA, exploitation, or harm of young people. Okay? That's why TT don't want you to put your kids in the camera. Okay? Adult SA. We don't allow content that shows, promotes, or facilitates adult SA or exploitation. Human trafficking and smuggling. We don't allow content that promotes or facilitates human trafficking or smuggling. Harassment and bullying. We don't allow content that harasses or bullies others, including degrading remarks about appearance, doxing, sexual harassment, or coordinated abuse. We allow commentary about political figures which may be critical, but remove content that crosses into severe harm. So they're saying, look, you can have your opinions on here about world leaders, but you better keep it cute, because if it gets too crazy, we're going to take it down. Okay? Mental and behavioral health. Unaliving and self-harm. We don't allow content that shows, promotes, or provides instructions for unaliving or self-harm. Disordered eating, risky weight management, and body image. We don't allow content that promotes disordered eating, risky weight loss or muscle gain methods, or harmful body comparisons. Dangerous activity and challenges. We don't allow content that shows or promotes dangerous stunts, dares, or challenges that could lead to physical harm. Y'all remember that crate challenge that everybody was doing? TT said, no, not here. Not here. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna sue us because y'all were falling off of crates. All right? Next. Sensitive and mature themes, body exposure, and sexualized behavior. And this is something that I get dinged for because I wear a lot of tank tops. Okay? We don't allow some types of body exposure or, sexual behavior, including nudity, sexual activities, sexual services, or any sexually suggestive behavior or significant exposure involving young people. They said, look, if you want to have your adult time, your horizontal poker time, if you want to show them thighs, if you want to show, them, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't the app for that. They want everybody fully clothed. They don't want to see nothing. Okay. Keep it respectable on the TT. Like, I have been live, doing my live show, and sometimes I'll be on my couch and I forget that I have pictures of myself from a trip I took to Grenada, and it's pictures of me in a swimsuit. It's a 2-piece bikini. If I sit there and TikTok sees those pictures, they will restrict my live for nudity. They're not playing with y'all. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, my throat getting dry, y'all. I'm gonna get off here soon, but we almost done. Okay. Thank you for liking the live. We can't do nothing else today. All right. Shocking and graphic content. We don't allow extremely graphic, violent, or disturbing content, especially when it could cause viewers emotional distress. Animal abuse. We don't allow content that promotes... Oh, yes, please do. Oh, yeah. Please do. Come on up. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. Sing the song for us, Amina. Sing it for us. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday.
Yes, wonderfully. I'm smiling super big every time you do that.
Oh, thanks. I love that song. Okay. Did you have a question, or you just wanted to be up here?
Well, I did have a question. Just like as it relates to the ownership, I know that they were saying that they could use our content once, they basically have access to it, they can use it. Mm-hmm. So that they can sell it to other companies for advertisement. Like, say I did a hair video and I have one of those products in the video. Mm-hmm. Would they be able to take that without my consent? Mm-hmm. That's trash. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. That explains why it's happening to so many people.
Yeah. Listen, TikTok said, look, y'all thank you for the free content, TikTok users. We're not going to use this so that we can do our own advertisements with the companies ourselves. Okay. So, yeah. But it's their house. When you're in somebody's house, you either got to abide by their rules or you leave, right? Yeah. Okay. Next, moving on, integrity and authenticity. Misinformation. We don't allow misinformation that could cause significant harm to individuals or society. Interfere with elections, including false claims about how to vote, who can vote, or the outcome of an election. Edited media and AI-generated content. We require clear labeling when AI or editing is used to realistically depict people or scenes. We don't allow AI-generated content that misleads about matters of public importance or that harms individuals. So you guys know when people are putting out them Sora apps, those AI-generated videos, and you see that little cloud app that says Sora, that is to let you know that it is AI generated content. Okay. Next. Unoriginal content and intellectual property rights. We don't allow content that violates intellectual property rights, including reposts of copyrighted or trademarked material without permission. That's rich. Okay. Deceptive behavior and fake engagement. We don't allow accounts that mislead or try to manipulate our platform or the trade of services that artificially boost engagement or trick the recommendation system. You don't allow them, but they already here, girl. How many bot accounts do we know like are on this app? You know, it's like you can say you don't allow it. But I mean, I guess the same thing is with the law. We have laws against stealing and, unaliving people, but that doesn't mean that people don't engage in it. So I get it.
For your ass, whoever they decide to catch. Because there's plenty of people doing all of this stuff on the platform.
That too. Regulated goods, services, and commercial activities. We don't allow the trade, marketing, or promotion of regulated, prohibited, or high-risk goods and services. Registered business accounts and verified TikTok shop sellers may be allowed to sell or market some regulated items if they meet strict requirements. So, if you want here trying to sell some vitamin supplements or flat tummy tea, I don't even know if they even have flat tummy tea anymore, but they are very careful about what they allow you to sell yourself. That's why they want you to sell from the TikTok shop. You are not going to be able to sell products of your own on this app if you do not have a registered business account. And okay, meaning if you're selling your own personal products. If you sell them from the TikTok shop, they already got that covered. Commercial disclosure and paid marketing. If you're promoting a product, brand, or business, you must use TikTok's content disclosure setting. So if a brand sends you something to review, or, they pay you to review something, whatever, be a brand partner, you need to let people know they done cut me a little nasty check to talk about this, okay? Then, next. It's yoga. Frauds and scams. We don't allow content that promotes or facilitates scams. Girl, your whole app is frauds and scams and deceptive schemes. Okay. But hey, they're just letting it be known that they don't allow content that promotes or facilitates scams, fraud, or deceptive schemes. Tell that to my inbox. Privacy and security. Personal information. We don't allow sharing personal information that could lead to harm, such as identity theft, stalking, or fraud. So don't be out here doxing people. Platform security. We don't allow attempts to hack, reverse engineer, or otherwise compromise TikTok systems. My hackers, my people who know computer coding, they're saying, stay out our business. Get out of our house. Leave us alone. Don't be touching our stuff. And then, now they have things on content moderation. We remove content. Everyone on TikTok can share content, but when we identify content that falls under the not allowed rules in our community guidelines, we will remove it. We age restrict content. Some content may not be appropriate for people under 18. When we identify content that falls under the age restricted standards in our community guidelines, we make it viewable only for adults. So my friends who like to garden on live, while they're on live, that is why they age restrict your content. Okay. Because there may be children under 18 can use this app. If you are between the ages of 13 and 18, you can use adult TikTok. So that's why if you're doing something on here that that a 13 to 18-year-old should not be engaging in, i.e. gardening, they're going to restrict your live. For You feed standards. The For You feed is designed to help you discover a variety of content and creators, and for creators to reach new audiences and build thriving communities. However, not all content is guaranteed to be recommended. When we identify content in our community guidelines, it won't be recommended in the FYF. FYF is also FYP. What happens to you all the time?
Getting restricted for the devil's lettuce on live.
Okay. Yes. Because you can't do it unless you're 21 years of older at best.
I don't mind that, honestly.
Yeah.
I appreciate that protection.
Okay. Yeah. So we give you tools and resources to stay informed. You are empowered to manage your experience on TikTok. We provide a safety toolkit that helps you customize your content and preferences and account settings and manage interactions. In addition, for some content, you'll see opt-in screens or banners to give you more context about a post. You can also visit our Safety Center resources for extra support. All right. Whew, y'all, we did it. We went through the privacy policy and the community guidelines. Do we have any questions? Do we have any concerns? Because the next time I do this, which